Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and it's Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live, yay.
Jenny, who can I turn to?
Always me.
You give me something that I can hold on to.
867-5309.
Is that your number?
Those are my digits.
Don't be giving your digits out. Holy moly. Disregard that, folks. Don't be calling Jenny on the special Jenny bat phone. 867-530-999. Jenny, tonight's topic is called Cruise Smiles.
Yeah.
I was looking through pictures on my photo roll today. Here's an interesting experiment. Something that we can do together.
All right.
We had some friends over for a little social distancing. I don't remember how long ago it was. It feels like last month. But we were comparing how many photographs we had in our picture roll.
Okay.
How many photographs do you have in your picture roll?
How do I see that?
Just go to your albums.
Okay.
And go to like recent. And it should tell you a number right under there.
Okay.
How many you got?
I have 16,452.
That's a lot.
I'm sure you have more.
I have 34,363 pictures. This is a problem. Now, the cool thing about looking through these pictures is that I saw so many pictures of us smiling on cruise ships.
Well, why wouldn't you smile on a cruise ship?
No, you definitely would, but there's no legitimate way that I'm ever going to look through 34,000 pictures.
No. So do you put them on the computer? What do you do with them now?
I mean, we sync up to the iCloud. I'm assuming they're just all floating around in the internet somewhere.
Well, that might not be good either.
You got to know, anytime you take a picture, Jenny, it could be going anywhere.
It's a possibility.
But you're still photogenic.
Oh, well, thank you.
All right, so cruise smiles. Let's think about this. Now, a lot of times, when you take a picture together, you're forcing a smile. Mm-hmm. But it seems like on the cruise ship, like I look at our smiles and they're not necessarily forced smiles.
Well, let's just get something straight here.
Okay.
Anytime I'm next to you, I don't force a smile.
I mean, now you're just talking. I've seen you go from a frown to a smile.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on. But when it comes to the cruise ship, what makes you smile on the cruise ship?
I love seeing the little kids running around.
You smile at little kids. That's just creepy.
Well, no, it's not. It's just silly. No, so it's crazy, right? Because a lot of that gets under my skin, right? Like if a child is out of control and, that kind of stuff. But when I see the little pitter-patter and, just the warmth between a family and like the kid is just really enjoying themselves, I smile.
Really?
Yeah.
That's that's a cruise ship thing? Do you smile at families when you're out and about in the world?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I smile when I wake up and I know that it's cruise day. I almost cannot sleep the night before
no,
cruise.
You can't. You're like a big baby.
I love to get up and I'm always smiling, and I like to go and get our coffee. I really love cruise day.
Yeah, like that's your...
It's making me smile like
just
that right now.
thinking about it.
How many pictures do you guys have on your phone? Can anybody beat my 34,000? I really don't think that's that much. When do I see? I love to catch you smiling too. Like sometimes, I know I complain about the showtime in the main dining room.
Right.
But it's cool when I look over and the music's going and I catch your head bobbing and you're smiling because you're enjoying the thing. I like the secret smile. Like I like when I'm always looking for it. Like a lot of times I don't take a picture of it because I'm just so much in the moment. But I think that's important, especially in the challenging time, is to remember the smiles, because it's really easy to remember the frowns.
Right.
Like I can think of a few times on cruise day where I know that I've got a frustrated look on my face, like I get annoyed at embarkation and stuff like that. But it's the smiles that are important, right?
Absolutely.
It's the smiles.
Mm-hmm.
8,000 pictures. 8,000 pictures. 4.1K. I think we take a lot of pictures. Now, I do take a lot of pictures for the videos, too. I'm trying to justify it.
Right. But I think that, we just don't
Oh,
Did I take them off?
Nautical Nurse Nancy says she smiles at couples in love.
Aw,
Cruising is so
true.
romantical.
It is.
So romantical. Okay, Jenny, so since we spoke last Tuesday, you and I haven't spoken during this whole week.
Oh, that's true.
No, we have. But since we met here last Tuesday with the Loca fam, we had Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
Why, thank you, and happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
You didn't say it to me still, but that's okay.
Well, you are a mother, so happy
you.
Mother's
How
Day.
dare you. No, I'm just kidding. I'll have my own day very soon.
Yes, you will.
Very soon. We had Mother's Day. I went to North Carolina, retrieved our son.
Yes.
And we mentioned it in the podcast. We've had two big events. One of our sons graduating from college, and one of our sons graduating from high school.
Yes.
Which is very exciting.
It is
So
very
congratulations
exciting.
to all the graduates out there. I know that people are graduating everywhere. There are people with messages. They're graduating as adults from college. I did that myself. I did not get my bachelor's degree until I was like 40. And so I know how hard that is. So anybody out there that are getting that, way to go. And again, kids that are missing out on their ceremonies, we affirm you and we're glad. We're glad.
And do it while you're young. Because I know in the 30s when I was back in school, it was much more difficult.
It's a little more challenging. 224 pictures.
Wow.
Larry Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. 3,000 pictures, but they're all good ones.
Absolutely.
That's the, that's the thing. Like I remember I used to travel when I was in high school and I had a Kodak disc camera. Do you remember that disc film?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Where you could only take 20 shots.
Yes.
And then if you took a horrible picture, it cost like $1 to see that you had the horrible picture. And so, look, I was just a high school kid. I didn't have a lot of coins, so I had a limited amount of those discs when I went to California back when I was in high school. And I vowed when I came back from California and out of the like 60 pictures I took, only 3 of them were good. I made a vow that day. I raised my hands to the heavens and I said, dear heavens, if there's ever time where film is free, where I can take as many pictures as I want, that I will have 34,000 phones or 34,000 pictures on my camera.
And here you are.
And here I am. That's what happens. I cried out to the heavens about disc film. You seem unconvinced.
Well, so my mom always had a Polaroid.
It looked like this.
So it was always the instant, right?
Yeah.
And then my stepmom always had a beautiful camera. So we have a lot of lovely pictures that my stepmom took growing up.
How was the film situation, though?
So in my bedroom right now, as the kids were growing up, I probably have about 10 undeveloped rolls of film.
Well,
I was one that took pictures
Yeah.
and never developed them.
That would be interesting to, I mean, I know the film doesn't always hold up, but it would be interesting to take that and see what's on it.
Yeah, Greg, there might be some pictures of you somewhere.
This is an interesting conversation. Is that true for everybody, that the first kid you take a ton of pictures of and then the second kid you neglect like they never existed and there's no pictures of them at all in the house and it bothers them and they look at you like, where's pictures of me? Is that true for everybody? It's not true here, but I'm just wondering if that's true for everybody.
Well, I know I was the second child.
Well, there's a lot of pictures of you, but what I
Not
understand...
really. My baby book has just my name in it.
What I understand from your mother is
Yes.
that you were very aggressive when it came to getting attention.
I had to be. There was like, I come from a blended family as well as having a blended family. And, at any time there could be 9, 10 kids in the house. So I had to fight for
Fortunately
attention.
for me...
So I was a drama queen crybaby.
For the majority of my youth, none of my half-brothers and sisters live with me. And so now it's a double-edged sword being only a child. First, you get all the attention,
Right.
which is wonderful. And then if you like to get the attention, you can be annoying. That's what I heard. But the double-edged part of that is that you can never get away with anything.
What's kind of crazy, too, is that, that kind of grows up with you.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Are you saying I try to get all the attention? No.
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 No, I was talking about being annoying.
Oh, that's true. That's something.
And I'm still a crybaby.
That's something I've cultivated over the years.
No, and it's crazy, right? Because I just remember, getting up on the table and singing like "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog," and pretending, that I was Elvis. And
How did that go?
I was like 4 or 5 years old.
But I'd like to see that now.
I'm not doing that now.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time.
Yeah. And maybe that's why my father told me I was tone deaf. He was tired of the shows.
He went with the hard, you're tone deaf to get you to quit singing. Wow. Redneck Lover, thank you so much for the super chat. Carnival Victory Cruise director Felipe made me smile. Yes, there's definitely some smiles that come.
With the cruise directors.
Jenny smiled more than once on our Carnival Vista cruise.
Why? Who was on that one?
Got no idea. On that note, let me go to the top.
Yeah, but I also did a lot of smiling on the Paradise with Jamie. Jamie D.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles at you. Let's say some what's up. What's up, plump travelers? Now, the Wrenches are in the house. Let me just give them a shout out. Slinky Ingle King, the lovely, in the house. Hey, girl, Ellen from Pennsylvania. Slinky's significant other, the other half of the power couple, Matt. That's Firestorm. Again, Amanda is in the house, and so is her man, Roy. Don't mess with the Shows. They will kick you right out.
That's right.
I wish there was a statistic. I would love to see who's kicked the most people out. I'm very proud when people get kicked out. Kick them out. Those are the people working the hammer tonight.
Also, we have...
what do we have?
The Engleharts are in the house.
Are they working the hammer tonight?
Well, no. I thought you were done. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway...
Why are you apologizing? There's no apologizing on Tuesday Night Live. You just go.
Well, I was just interrupting you. But anyway, she is a brand
new
mother celebrating her first Mother's Day. So I just wanted to call her out a little bit.
Who?
Norma. You see?
I kid. Plump Travelers.
Only children.
Benji and Maria. Maria. I just met a girl named Maria. Jessica Robertson is in the house. What's going on, Jess? Griswold family vacay. Diana and Edward Herbst, I think I'm saying that right. Jeffrey Cruiser's in the house. What's going on, sir? Us and more. Griswold family vacay. I'm going to say it twice. How about that? Journey with the Gingers. Cruising with food. That's Wanda Byram. What's going on? John Klaykowski from The Ship Show. I feel like it is graduation. Let's call everybody up. Peg McGuire. Great job. Thanks a lot. Artie Kaiser. Manuel Cake Daddy Pruitt. That's enough of people graduating. Ann Handley in the house. Hello, Shelly Lou. Goodbye, Heart. I don't think that's the name of the song, but anyways.
You're on a roll.
Yeah, I'm on a Kaiser. Boom! How about that roll joke? Dad jokes in the house.
Oh, boy.
Dad jokes.
There's nothing. Kaiser roll in New York.
With butter.
Breakfast roll.
Toasted with butter.
Toasted with
maybe
egg.
some cream cheese. Egg. Oh, you lost me at the egg.
So good.
Chaz and Erica in the house. If NOLA still happens, I highly recommend Harrah's as a good meetup location, very centrally located, 5 minutes from the quarter and 5 minutes from the cruise port. You can get all your gambling done at Harrah's in New Orleans.
Nice.
Johnny, what have they won?
Thank you, Erica.
In Pierce, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for supporting the creativity. Where's the super chat?
Where is it?
He left me. He left me for somebody.
There he is.
Super chat.
Oh, boy.
Benji and Maria, they have 6 pictures on their phone. Get to snapping.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's why we have to have so much memory.
Manual Cake Daddy, 32,543 pictures of cake.
Well, I mean, listen, he has them all on Instagram, too. Beautiful.
Yeah. The guy creates and photographs beautifully.
Absolutely.
Spencer Scully says, Jenny's looking great tonight.
Oh, well, thank you, Spencer Scully.
If The mood. I can't remember. Oh, what a night. I don't know what the lyric for was. Let's see what else is going on.
Journey
Crazy
with the
Cat Traveler. She
Gingers.
has a problem.
Uh-oh, what?
I am terrible at taking a photo. I blink and smile weird every time. We do too.
We do too.
We have a lot of pictures.
That's why we have so many pictures.
That's right.
Because I'm like, nope,
a lot of them
don't
are
like that
a
one.
lot of them are retakes. Chaz and Erica, no other Nola. Yeah, I'm interested. So, what is our cruise countdown officially, Jennifer? Jennifer Anne Marie.
I'm not sure. Maybe, let's see. It is the 12th, so 30, 60. I'm going to say 64 days.
66 days till the
wow.
majesty of the seas, if it happens. We wait with bated breath.
Well, and what's interesting is that Royal Caribbean
Yes.
is, and this makes me smile,
Yeah.
they have implemented this new thing called lift and shift.
Lift and shift.
Yeah, I actually did one today. I don't know if you heard me on the phone, but they're allowing you, if you say you're booked, like say we're booked in July, and before the cruise cancels, we can lift and shift everything that we paid to sometime next year. It just has to be within the year or 4 weeks after, and it's the same cruise price.
So they're keeping the same itinerary.
You have to do the same itinerary.
Same cruises for next year.
Same category.
Same ship, everything.
No, doesn't have to be the same ship.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty wild.
Well, yeah, that makes me smile, though, because then people, you don't have to really worry so much about it. Like, when are we going to get out there?
Exactly.
But the only hesitation with that is that you have to do it before it cancels. So it's like you still have to gamble.
It's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. My brother's in the house. What is up, Retro Sarge? Retro.
So watching your brother and our sister-in-law, Heidi,
Yeah.
on the cruise ship,
Yeah.
that made me smile.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. We've had the cruises that we've gone on. We've had a blast. We got to go back on another one now that we're a little more seasoned so we can do something. I really think that probably the first time, I don't know. I don't want to be too predictive, but I would love to do a jet ski excursion with my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, we got to go back. We got to excurt.
While Heidi and I sit on the beach getting a massage.
Getting one of them massages.
Yeah, with a little pina colada in our hands.
Oh, hold up. My brother's got something he wants to say to you.
Hold up. Wait a minute. What's that?
He says, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Wasabi.
Joe Flanagan is in the house. What is up,
The
Joe Flanagan?
Flanagans. I just love
Flamingo Pam, Debbie Solomon. I'm back at the bottom, guys. I couldn't stay up to throw some questions out there. Chris B is in the house. Cruise Day Fun. Natalie Martez. Man, Jenny, you have a nice aroma about you tonight.
What do you mean?
What is that flavor that you're wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing Gina Tay.
Gina Tay? Are you a Gina Tay girl?
I love the Gina Tay. It's so cool and just refreshing in the summer in Florida.
Gina Tay.
Now if I could just look like I was a teenager again. Let's go.
I don't want that. I like you the way you are.
Oh, well, thank you.
I love you just the way you
love
are.
you.
John and Kara. Kara? I guess you can pronounce that either way.
Yeah.
John and... Are you going to say Kara or Kara?
So because we've been watching Love Island British style,
Yeah.
that's Cara.
Kara.
But
I bet you it's Kara.
yeah, it's Cara.
They're retired
think.
travelers. Hey, can't wait to take you guys to lunch in downtown Lakeland. Go Gators. Our son just graduated.
Aw,
Love you guys.
congratulations.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, and congratulations to your son. Our son is actually going there for grad school, so he'll be a Gator in the fall.
Gator in the fall. Gator in the fall.
Go Gators.
Thanks for the super chat. Super chat. Breadman Eddie is in the house. Eddie Panaro. What's up, buddy? Breadman. Spoon Man. Billy Sparks is in the house. What's going on, Billy? Thank you for the kind email today. I read it. I'm not the best at responding back, but I did read it, and your words moved me. Thank you so much. Melissa Hayes, she loved the podcast. Look,
Thank you.
I guess we can have a frank conversation
All right,
with 400 of
let's
our...
go, Frankie. Is Frankie Poo in the house?
I don't know if Frankie Poo is in the house, but I've been adjusting the content a little bit. I jumped on all of the cruise news. I mean, I've been doing cruise news for years here and there.
Right.
But this cruise news is annoying me a little bit because it's so challenging. And it's been drawing a good crowd. Everybody that's new to the channel, hey, we love you. It's been drawing a lot of people that are anti-cruising to the crowd. And so it's been for some interesting conversations. But I feel like I got in a rut where I was just making content that was informative, slightly entertaining, but I was getting a little bored with it. And so, and then we spread out a few YouTube channels because we're trying to split up the content. Where I'm at today, because you know I'm a little spastic when it comes. Where I'm at today is I just want to make what I want to make,
right?
And I want to put stuff on this channel, Lido Loca, and some of it's going to be cruising, some of it's going to be news. We got the podcast, we got the Mail Monday. Some of it's going to be home vlogs, and I think just for the next month or so,
you can test the waters.
we're just going to let it roll.
All right,
just going to let it roll, Jenny.
Let it roll.
And so it's interesting, like I don't know if anybody cares about this analytical stuff, but it's interesting, like the mail videos and the podcast, they're watched predominantly by the ladies.
Yay.
I like that. Maybe because you're
ladies in the house.
Maybe because you're there. The cruise tips and those kind of things, they're usually watched about 50-50. And then the news is watched heavily on the dude side. So like not heavily, 56 to 44%. So look, I want to be a man of the people.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I guess all that to say is the podcast, we had to wait. We made the podcast channel. We got it monetized, and they don't pay you out until you make $100. And so after we got to episode 18, we hit $100 on the podcast channel. And now that's the archive for the podcast. We're putting the podcast on this channel. And that's what went up today. And it seemed like people were vibing on it. So that's what we're doing. I'm over, this has got me too upside down. I just want to have a good time. It's a challenging time. And I just want to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Jay? A lot of people commenting on my hair. Somebody in the video this week said, "Did I get a toupee?" Like, is my hair? My hair must be so short all the time that I think maybe they're having a go at me or whatever. But yes, it continues to grow in everywhere except the crown. But yeah, this is what happens when my hair gets long. And I tell you what, putting the pomade in it just looks crazy. I need a haircut. Our son said he could cut my hair. He watched a couple videos.
Try it. You know what's good about that?
It'll grow back out.
Yeah, men can always wear hats.
Plump Travelers, do you ever think of doing a behind-the-scenes video? What would that be? Like, I know we show you what, like, I think we're always kind of behind the scenes. So what is that, like editing of a video, or I don't know? What do you think? Give me some more. Give me some more deal.
Aw.
Jenny would cut it.
Your hair does look nice.
It's weird though. It's getting long though. It's hot down here. Chaz and Erica, obliterate your mission if you choose to take it. Obliterate the like button. I watched this guy that does commentary on YouTube type things, on social media type things, Leon Lush. He's very funny.
Oh, Leon.
And he also has a show called The Lush Life with his wife, and they react to other videos.
Yeah.
He uses some pretty creative language when he talks about the like button. It's not for the faint of heart. No. And so, but I wish I could get by with saying what Leon says to do to the like button, but we'll keep it clean. We'll keep it clean.
You need to keep it clean.
We'll go with Chaz and Erica. Obliterate the like button, people.
That's right. Nice, nice, nice. So what else makes you smile?
What else makes me smile? I don't know. Like
Eddie wants to know. Wait a second. So I have coffee.
Yeah.
And then in here I have some Diet Coke.
This is a great twist of fate. What's the timestamp on this thing? 2:06 p.m. So I had to go out to the post office today.
Right.
And there was a Starbucks near the post office. So I got three. I called Jenny. I said, "Does Gregory want some coffee?" She said, "Yeah, just something sweet." The kid was asleep, so she didn't get his exact coffee order, so he was not excited for this coffee. So the cool thing is, even, what time is it? 7 hours later, this is still very valid as an iced coffee. I just put it in the refrigerator. I kept icing it down, and boom, Starbucks for.
So let me tell you what his choice is.
I told him to send it to me in a text. This is what I need.
So it is. He said it is caramel iced coffee with almond milk.
As the quartermaster, as the one that procures the provisions for the family, I need a list of what people eat. There's, we had steak and shake for lunch. I don't know what anybody gets at steak and shake. I just need a dossier. And then it would be much easier. Goodbye, Terry Elliott. Have a good week.
Bye, Terry.
Terry.
What else makes you smile, Anthony? On a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship?
Yeah.
Entertainment. I don't know. The whole thing makes me smile. I'm trying to it would be harder to say when I'm not smiling on a cruise ship. I don't like waiting in line.
My favorite smile is when muster drill is over.
Yes, because the cruise has kind of begun.
That's right.
Kind of begun. Let's see. What's your opinion of the Key program? We're cruising on the Allure of the Seas next May. We've only seen it as other people have taken it in, and it looks pretty cool. The one feature I like is that they have the bag drop off, and you get a special lunch, usually in chops. I don't know what the cost is to say, but I like anytime I don't have to carry the bag around, I'm excited.
Exactly.
And if you're taking me out of that big lunchtime crowd and you give me my own special lunch like I'm a prince. Or I'm like I'm a world
Prince
leader.
Tony.
Like I'm a world leader. Like, here's my carry-on. Take me to the dining room. Anytime like that is good. But again, I don't know what the cost is. So, but yeah.
I think when we were on the Oasis, wasn't that like the first sailing that they had it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get their seats also.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is pretty good on those big ships.
Venamore, hello from Toledo, Ohio.
Well,
Ohio in the house.
Ohio.
Nautical Nurse Nancy is in the house. What is going on? Chaz and Erica, I would do the mustard drill twice daily if it meant you could be cruising. Yeah, I can't wait till cruising.
Me too, Erica. Definitely.
Traveling Gilberts, any thoughts about the Allures of the Seas for 2022? Is Allure out of Galveston?
So it may be a little holdup. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I'm having trouble trying to plan forward. I just want to get through this period.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Ooh, Slinky said, winning at the casino makes me smile.
Yeah.
The funny thing, losing at the casino seems to make us smile, too. We just like being in the casino.
Why is that?
Spencer Scully, hey, from Boston.
From Boston? What's
Mass.
going on, Boston?
Do you know Marky Mark? No? Everybody in Boston doesn't know the Wahlbergs?
No.
How about Ben Affleck?
Come on, Anthony.
Chris Pine? I don't know.
Tony. Yes, something else.
This is an experiment. Ian said I had to sing it. 31 Australian dollars is equal to approximately 20 US dollars. What comes up on your screen? It comes up Australian $31. The Australian dollar amount or the US dollar amount. Thank you for the super chat and the experiment. Yes, it comes up 31 Australian. Now, the cool thing in the U.S., you can only use that to buy Australian things. So we're off to
Are we going to buy a kangaroo?
We're going to buy a kangaroo for $31.
Or a koala bear.
You know who sells kangaroos? Joe Exotic. He's running an animal ring from his jail cell.
Oh, my goodness. That guy.
Joe Exotic.
Ian, I did get a little bit
Thanks for the super chat.
An explanation of what could occur in October. So I will shoot you an email later on.
Yes. So what are we worried about? We're worried about, so Ian lives in Australia. He's coming on the group cruise in October. But the question is, what if he's not allowed to travel because of border restrictions?
Right.
Will he get his money back? I would think yes. I can't wait to go on my first cruise, says Karen Griswold. Patience is a virtue.
It really is nowadays, for sure. Like, once you think that, I have some people that unfortunately have rebooked now 3 times.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad Baker. I just noticed that news. Brad Baker said you got to sing Tutti Frutti as a tribute to Little Richard.
I know.
And Ben Stiller's dad,
Ben Stiller,
Jerry
I
Stiller,
know.
Little Richard passing away. Tutti Frutti. Is it all Judy? Woo. Tutti Frutti. All Judy. Wop bop a loo bop a bum bam boo. I got a girl named Daisy. I don't know how the words go. Woo. Life is good today. We can't wait to go on the group cruise. Same here.
Oh, I know.
I'm ready to cruise.
It's going to be amazing. You know what? No more bookings are allowed into that group cruise.
It's locked down.
It's locked down.
Locked down. Edward Krawitz. Hello from Rhody. Is that Rhode Island? Or is that a person?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's a good question. So that's a great costume idea. Peg and Artie, wonder how many people on the Halloween cruise will go as the Tiger King, Joe Exotic, and Carol Baskins. Look, Carol did it, y'all. She fed her husband to the tigers.
Well, last year we did have, remember the ape and
Yeah.
like a zookeeper?
Yeah, that was really good.
They were wonderful.
Thank you for the kind words, Paul Prude. Hey, Jenny and Tony. Love you guys. Love the show from Angie and Paul. We love you too. Thank you so much.
Angie and Paul.
Odyssey of the Seas. Do we think it'll be ready? I have not looked at any of the construction. You hear anything about the Odyssey? Are they pushing?
The Odyssey and the Mardi Gras are a little
Questionable.
hush.
Maybe they're 21.
Yeah.
Rhode Island. Yeah, we were right.
Speculation.
Elaine Starlight. You know where she likes?
What?
Roatan.
That makes me smile when you do that.
So dramatic.
It is so dramatic. So, what
Roatan.
excursions make
It's the
you
Rotan
smile?
camp tonight. Roatan. So dramatic. What excursions?
Wait, do that again. I missed it.
You missed it?
Yeah.
Roatan. So dramatic.
So dramatic.
Do we want to?
Tony.
This is a better look at my haircut here. Way too close to the camera, Tony. What's going on? Yeah. So, what excursions make me smile?
Yeah.
I was trying to find the picture. Like on the thumbnail, I was going to pull the picture of the iguana on your head. That doesn't make me smile. That makes me sad.
Well, now I smile at it.
And the picture of a parrot on my head. I thought that would be a cool thumbnail together.
Yeah.
I had such a good time with the parrots on my head.
Well, and I put that up on Instagram the other day because I just love that picture of you.
Oh, you did the one from Roatan. No, remember when I was in Puerto Rico and I
yeah,
had all those parrots?
Yeah,
But I did enjoy that one with the from Daniel Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Roatan, so dramatic. Frankie Valent or Frank, I don't know. Sorry, Frank. We call everybody Frankie because of our stepdad. I'm going to Roatan this year.
Roatan. Man.
What are my hands doing? Daryl Hitland. That's Roatan hands. Roatan. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, they want to know what my hands are doing. Well, the camera's affixed high. Let's see. We'll point it down. We'll do what is my hands doing. Oh, that's like way too much of my belly. I don't want to see what
hands doing?
I don't want to see what my belly's doing over here. Oh, I don't have any pants on either. Yeah, we can't do that tonight. Sorry, guys. Camera's got to be up here, I suppose.
You got to be a little careful there, Tony. Tony B.
Yeah, so there you go. Grand Cayman.
Ellen says your hair looks very soft. It is. It's like baby soft.
Baby soft.
Yeah.
It's so gray. Now, here's what I got to do.
What?
Remember the time I dyed my hair?
It looked good.
It looked good, but I have to shave my beard because you can't have a gray beard and brown hair.
You gotta just dye your beard.
Dye my beard? My beard's so thin.
Well, that's a kind of good look, though. Dyed hair and then a gray beard.
Yes, Frank Valentine said he can be Frankie. Doesn't that rhymes? That doesn't rhyme, but it flows well. Frankie Valentine. Hey, Frankie Valentine. You know Frankie Valentine from around the way.
Yeah.
Kid's a great guy. Great guy. Frankie. You know Frankie. He lives 2 blocks over. He's the guy with the cannolis. Carrie Nielsen. Carrie Nielsen. Thank you so much for the super chat. Super chat.
I know, Papa Mosa. That was, I could smile at it now because I was crying.
You didn't like the lizard on your head.
No.
Chaz and Erica, Tony is a silver fox. Keep the salt and pepper. Salt and pepper's here.
He is a silver fox. I love it.
I could go with the old
Well,
goat.
when you put the little stuff in your hair, it doesn't look as gray. You just don't have anything in your hair tonight. You're silly.
Kelly Mueller, hi guys. Jenny, mad respect from a fellow ECSC agent. This is like when you call Lord of the Rings LOTR, Lord of the Rings, or TMNT for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love the fact that there's a jargon in the whole travel agency world. That is the Expedia Cruise Ship Centers.
Yes, much love to you.
What do you say? Do you say ECSC? What's up from the ECSC? LOTR. What is Star Trek The Next Generation? That one always threw me. STNG? I don't know. I can't keep up with that. I know that Matt's got it out there. What is up, Firestorm? What's your favorite acronym? Josh Kimball, good evening. Back so proper. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Speaking about proper.
Nancy wants to, hold on.
What?
Nancy wants to know if there's still spots on the Alaska group cruise. Hold on. I'll ask a Jenny for you. Yes, there is. There is. Diet Critical One said the lizard on the head is a YouTube history. YouTube history. Broke the internet. Broke the internet.
Because of people laughing. Well, listen, for anybody that was there, right? Like,
Jenny freaked right out.
Well, because it was like I knew I didn't like lizards. I didn't want it on my head. Blah blah blah. And I think everybody didn't really realize, especially you. Yeah. You didn't realize I had such anxiety over this, and I mean, neither did I really, until it jumped on my head. It was crazy.
That was crazy.
Like it sensed it. You know how they say animals just
sense fear.
It did.
Good thing we weren't at
Let me get her.
Joe Exotic's Tiger Farm, Tiger Zoo. Yes, we are on the Shipmate app. You can join us over there. We could be friends. Are you still looking at the Shipmate app?
Yeah.
Be our friend on Shipmate. We have a very complicated name, Lido Loca, all together, no spaces. LALIDO LOCA. Mm-hmm. Call right now. LIL. Okay. The Next Generation. Was that the best Star Trek, The Next Generation? Can we all agree on that now? I know you don't have an opinion on it. You could just say yes. 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 If you believe that, Tony, it is.
Yes. It is. If Tony's saying it.
Thank you.
Yes. If that's your favorite, it's mine too.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Ellen Starlight, go on with the emojis, balloon and parrot. I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
So you know what else makes me smile?
What?
Watching a movie in the middle of the ocean.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
It is.
What's been your favorite movie to see at sea?
We've watched a few. What have we watched on
Wonder Woman?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen.
Was that on Princess?
No, that was. I don't remember what that was. What did we watch when we were all drinking the wine out there? I thought that was Wonder Woman.
Yeah, maybe that was Wonder Woman.
That was the Liberty.
Yeah.
What else have we watched? I saw some of Bohemian Rhapsody out there.
And who knew that we were breaking the rules at that point?
With the wine bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know.
I
try not
either.
to break the rules. Morgan Miller, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you again,
Morgan,
Jenny and Tony, for another great show. Wow, that's high praise. We're barely halfway through this, and I'm not really sure how it's going, but I do know that I have the skills to do this. Super chat. That's the man right there. Mm. Super chat. What you guys might not know is this super chat man is actually Jenny's cousin, Fernando.
No, it's not.
We put him in a lucha mask, and we got him to wave his arms like he just doesn't care.
No, but when I was going through pictures today also, talking to one of our daughters and our sons, and one of our sons is in a really cool wrestling outfit. And I was like, wow, that would be kind of embarrassing for him.
You got our boy Greg in a singlet.
I do.
Little Camille. Here's a little cowbell. Can't go too crazy. Don't want the neighbors to get upset.
Well, and plus I think that it bothers. We don't have neighbors that are close.
Shh. Do you want me to ring this cowbell like a madman?
No, because
You'd be kicking me under the table.
No, because
Camille, thank you for the super
and
chat.
It also scares some of the dogs when they're watching.
Chat. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Eric wants to watch Titanic on the Lido.
I don't know about that. I think it would frighten. Well, you know what? When you guys were in Nassau, do you remember me telling you I cannot believe that they had this movie playing on the deck? I can't remember what it was now. But I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Hold up.
What? Hold up, wait a minute.
Traveling Adventures of DNL finally made it.
Hi, you guys.
Where you been? You're going to get Ruth Todd in trouble. That's a way inside joke, just so you know. PJ Zipatelli loves the Super Chat wrestler.
I love PJ and Tiffany. I got to talk to them this past week. Where is Gregory? What is Gregory doing?
Gregory is he is part of a fraternity, and he was the vice president of his fraternity, and today they're handing over the reins to new people. And so last we checked on him, he was in a teleconference installing new officers. Lots of stuff going on here at the Lido Loca headquarters.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy when your kid becomes a man. It's very odd and does their thing. I mean, I guess not being in a fraternity is not being a man, because they all call each other their brothers, and it was kind of a cool thing. Cool experience for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What else?
Laura G says, I wish I had Jenny's patience during the stay in place with my hubby. Oh, yeah, Jenny's the one that needs the patience.
I mean, absolutely, I am.
I guess we'll go with that narrative if you like. Let me just have some coffee while you spin this yarn.
Are you serious? I think we both have patience.
I'm just going to agree because I want to be able to sleep in my bed tonight, okay?
Whatever. The couch is comfortable.
It is comfortable. I do like that. That's an interesting conversation. Should we have the couch bed conversation? What is more important? This is the challenge that we have. Is it more we've been married 18 years. We're very secure in our marriage. And there was a time where we would never not share a bed.
Right.
But now that we're getting older, we don't sleep as well. It could be because we're heavy. We don't sleep as well as we did when we were younger. And now when we both sleep in the same bed together, we have trouble getting REM sleep. We have trouble getting that sleep where you start dreaming. And so we're finding that sometimes if we sleep in separate places, we sleep better. But it feels so weird. What's more important? Is it more important to not get good sleep and be not rested just so that we share a bed? Or is it better to sleep apart and get good sleep? It's a challenging situation because I don't want to sleep apart, but at the same time, I don't like to see us not get good sleep.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard.
Well, last night worked out well, though.
Jenny worked all night, and I slept in the bed, and then she came to bed, and then I got up and worked.
Yeah.
So we traded off. That worked out well.
It did work out well. Well, little did you know that you got up just to check on me, and I slid right into bed, and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm getting up now."
Yeah, at least it's not a bed size thing. It's just we both make a lot of noise, so we snore a little bit and we keep each other up. So
I don't snore, but okay.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I told you I downloaded this app that records.
Right.
And I'm like, wow. But see, the problem is that it bothers you, right? Like you
Right.
snore, but like I could sleep through anything.
Jenny can sleep through it. I can't. And so, look, I was just trying to be nice, saying we both didn't get sleep. But now I guess if you want to lay it out there that you get plenty of sleep and I can't sleep, then that's fine, I guess.
Whatever.
I don't know if a bigger bed would work though. Like it's a noise thing. I've tried to sleep with earplugs, not working.
Whatever.
Yeah, we never did the sleep test. Maybe we have the sleep apnea.
I'm sure we do.
I don't want to be diagnosed with anything. Like, bless everybody who's done all that. I'm just gonna willfully go ignorance is bliss into my great good night for the next 20 years, maybe. I probably should go see if I have sleep apnea.
Yeah, we should.
Where can I get some of that sleep apnea? I don't know.
So that makes me smile.
What's that?
On a cruise ship, the beds are so comfortable. See, and I think that's a problem right now we have too. We have got to get new pillows.
Pillows are a big deal.
Like the pillows that we have, it's crazy.
How come you need 85 pillows, though? I would have more room in the bed. Drew Gordon asked the question, what is our favorite ship?
Oasis.
Oasis of the Seas.
Yeah.
It has not been dethroned from that mountain of our favorite.
No. I mean, Equinox came kind of close for me.
The Equinox was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Sharon at Sea is here. What is up, Jamie and Sharon?
I think that that gave me a smile too.
What's that?
When we were on Equinox and that little dinner show.
Yeah, La Petite Chef.
Yes. It was very cool.
Chef. See, Mary Ellen Dillon, she's got the an acronym for Sharon at Sea. SAS-T.
Nice.
SAS-T. Triple L. Triple L.
Triple L. So,
who do you go to for a sleep apnea test? Do you go to a regular doctor? I don't have a doctor. Is there
we went into this
I haven't had a doctor for like 5 years, but do you just go into like a regular doctor for the sleep apnea, or is there like a sleep apnea place at the mall? What do you do for sleep apnea? What's our favorite cruise line? The next one. So what's the next one?
Royal's next. Diane has a question for you. Tony, when you were walking in the park in Charlotte area, was it the Discovery Place Nature Center? No, wasn't it just
I was walking uptown.
Independence.
There's a couple.
Was it the one by the trolley?
No, it's by that Target, the Greenway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a Greenway.
Oh, what was that called? I don't know.
Whatever the name of that creek is.
Remove us, and I can't remember anything of it.
Respiratory physician. This all sounds so official. Gavin Watterson, hello from Portland, Maine. What's up? Get me some lobster.
Yeah.
Sleep disorder doctor. That's like a whole different doctor.
That lobster was so good.
Yes. Ty and Jabo sent us some lobster rolls.
Very delish. Delish.
Jim says you look fantastic tonight.
Oh, well, thank you, Jim.
Very nice, Jim. Very nice.
All right. Sorry.
Was your phone dying?
Yeah, it was. So I had to plug it in.
Saved it.
I did.
Start with your own doctor. They're a sleep specialist.
All right, cool. We'll have to do that pretty soon.
John Ditmore, we talked about the key program earlier. That one you're going to have to swing back around on.
That's what it is, the Sugar Creek Greenway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh, Nancy Richardson bragging a bit. They've been married for 40 years and still sleep spooned most of the night.
Oh, I love you.
That's awesome.
It's sweet. But you know what? Even, like, you don't, never mind.
What?
We have to have those pillows in between.
You with your pillow wall is ridiculous.
I love all my pillows.
Ridiculous.
I'm going to buy pillows from Carnival, actually, this week.
I finally got I've been getting some compliments. I mean, I hadn't had all the guys Mac Daddying on me, but Angela says I look scruffy in a good way.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You're a silver fox.
All right, so we'll have to. There's a sleep study place on the Mariner. That's kind of cool. On Mariner, like here in Spring Hill. I thought the Mariner of the Seas. I'm like, what kind of cruise ship's got a sleep study place?
That would be so cool.
Yeah, so we got to figure out, I guess, if we can go to the doctor. That was the whole point. We were going to get physicals this year, and then everything went sideways.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, they do. Someone said they do the sleep studies at home now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Very nice.
Thank you, Maria.
That's right, Ellen. Sweat too much to spoon. How about that?
How about that?
Brad Baker, I love to do that with the internet.
What?
We got to get the internets. I like to call it the internets. They say put the in front of. I don't know if it's Northerners. I've heard all kinds of people say it, but the internets. The internets.
The Target.
The Target. The Target.
The K. Rogers.
The K. Roger. The Walmart. Are you out there, Heidi?
Heidi. Walmart.
The Walmart.
She's so cute. Straight from Germany. That's why she talks like that. You ever notice she has an accent?
Heidi?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No. Thank you, Leah. Leah likes my hair longer. I'm going to grow. I wish it would grow in the back long again, but.
Anthony Simone. So if you Google, what is it? Carnival sheets, maybe. And that's how I found, because they have the best pillows, as you know. And yeah, you can buy them there. I think they're $40 for a king and like $30 for the queens.
Eric, we don't split the beds in the cabin. Like we really are committed to sleeping right next to each other. Just sometimes it's a challenge. But yeah, on the cruise, we always like to sleep right next to each other. So.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
What?
Whenever you get to sleep in a strange place, hotel, the camping, we go camping a lot.
We don't camp.
You know, we do that camping.
We go to a cabin.
Camping we just put a what do they call it? A sleeping bag around the ground, sleep under the stars, out in the woods.
So my friend went, where'd she go? Canoeing or kayaking?
Kayaking.
Right. So it made me think, because she said that they had the tubes there.
Yeah.
So it made me think of when we were up in Helen.
That was cool.
That tubing.
Tube in the hooch.
Tube in the hooch.
We didn't do it, but Horseman Don said that the sheets have to be 800 thread count. That's
right.
like Egyptian cotton stuff.
Absolutely.
Right there. Do we have that?
We have one set.
What's our thread count?
One set.
Is it the one we use?
No, not that we have on there now.
Oh, so we have really good thread count sheets we don't use. What?
Does anybody else do that?
What?
That has to be like from my grandmother.
Yeah, Uber Cruisers, does what?
Like utilize all of your old stuff and leave your nice stuff in the closet.
Yeah. Yeah, Uber Cruiser asked the logical question, how
What's
do you
that?
have hanky-panky if you sleep in separate beds? Yeah, it's tricky, because as we're dedicated to sleep, we're dedicated to all those things for married people. And, yeah, that one works out. I don't know. So, Target, that's right.
Mm-hmm. I like Target.
Lacey Stark says the husband puts S's on everything like the Walmarts. It's the Walmarts.
I used to do
Cat
that
Falconer,
too.
1,500 thread count is the best. How about that?
That's right, Cat.
Julie Wazowski. Don's doing good. I talked to him. He says he's a little tired. If you saw his video today, that was almost the exact conversation we had yesterday. He's ready to get out of his house and go somewhere. So if the border opens up, he'd like to come down to the States. And if not, he's really contemplating hitting all the major cities in Canada on some month-long journey, which would be pretty wild.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
That would be a good time.
Yeah.
Well, they're opening up all of the federal state parks.
Here?
Like in June.
Oh, like you go to
Yeah,
Yellowstone,
like
or something.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny Iroll really told the tale of how she feels about camping under the stars. Jenny's an excellent camper. Like, she can start a fire with 2 sticks. She can fish with a trot line. Remember that survival show where they had the trot line? She fly fishes. Jenny's she's a survivalist.
Oh, yeah.
Survivalist.
If I could boil some water and have some coffee, I'm good. I don't know. See, that's the only thing. So, how do you take showers out there?
You don't. You just stank. They have, portable showers. I've seen that. Eddie says, I have a question for you. Do you think the cruise ship will make you pull the beds apart from you? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, because
you're already staying in the cabin with somebody.
Right. I'm not 6 feet apart from you right now.
Right. We are not socially distant.
Right.
Only emotionally distant.
True.
But we're working on it. I hate that we can't go to our counselor. The thing is, like, we don't have a lot of money for marriage counseling, so we found a camp counselor that would do it for free. So instead of telling us things like, how do you think that makes us feel? They'll say things like, maybe you could try to make a snowman out of paper plates and cotton balls. And I really think it's doing wonders for our marriage, don't you, Jenny? Mm-hmm. So now anytime that Jenny has a problem, I just make her a paper plate snowman.
I have them hanging at my desk.
Anybody needs a referral, I can give you Counselor Steve's number. That's pretty funny, actually.
Well, I mean,
I need to write that down.
Wait, were you ever a camp counselor?
I was never a camp counselor, but that's the beginning of a good joke.
Anybody Long Island, Big Chief? I went there, and it was so cool because my brother...
Macaroni art, that's a better punchline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So my older brother, my younger brother, and myself went to preschool at Big Chief, and then we were all camp counselors, summer counselors.
Really?
Like, when we got older. It was great.
That's definitely a Northeastern thing.
What?
I went to 4-H camp, though, but it wasn't like a summer long. It was just a week long.
Oh, yeah, and then my grandmother used to send us to a summer camp before we became counselors.
What's your favorite campfire song? The only one I would know is Kumbaya, right?
Yeah, and I don't really even remember any of them, really.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, I was a junior CIT.
What's a junior CIT?
Counselor in training.
Counselor in training.
Come on.
So my 4-H camp memories go like this. We always made sure that we got that one guy to pee himself by putting his hand in hot water while he was asleep.
Right.
That was a guarantee. And then they had a little concession stand, and I just remember that the first day I went there, I blew all my money on beef jerky, and I hid it under my mattress because I didn't want anybody to steal it, and the ants stole it. So let that be a lesson to you. 4-H camp, don't blow all your coin on beef jerky on day one. But I was afraid the beef jerky would run out. I had issues.
Oh, boy. He's something.
Flamingo Pam says you have a lovely smile.
Oh, thank you, Pam.
When I see you smile.
That's why I have to get on a cruise so I can smile some more.
Today is a natural limerick day. There once was a man from... No, I better not. I'd have to find a clean limerick, I think.
Let's call out all of the creators that are with us.
Call them out.
Call them out.
Call them out.
Give you a best elevator speech next to your name.
What goes up must go down.
That's right.
Are there creators in the house? I've seen a few.
Yeah.
Time to peddle your wares. Put creator by your name.
Knock
everybody.
those doors.
They don't make it easy anymore.
Calling.
They don't make it easy anymore to go find the creators. So get out a pen and paper.
I know. Why did
open up Notepad on your PC. I don't know. But take notice of who the creators are. Go give them some love after the show.
Do you know what I do?
What do you do?
I just take pictures.
Take pictures.
I don't even write down notes anymore.
Take pictures.
Like take a picture of the name.
No, I understand the concept of pictures. That's pretty funny. What do you mean, Jenny? You take pictures? I don't really know. Oh, I'm burping and doing a southern accent. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me, everybody.
And we wonder why we don't sleep in the same room.
Yeah. How about that? How about that?
Uber Cruiser. Listen, Ian. Do you remember when Ian sent us over... He was by his dad's.
And he sent us a video out by the water.
Yeah.
Yes, I still remember that.
Yeah, and I was
fondly.
Like, oh, look at him.
This is the Rode.
So sweet.
Somebody's asking with the microphone. This is the Rode Pod mic.
And I keep moving it because...
The desk is shaky, right?
Yeah.
Here's a better look at the Pod mic. I don't know where the camera is. Oh, there we go.
Bye, Peg. Have a good time at work tomorrow. I hope it goes good.
Don't work too hard. Captain Awesome. This is why you guys are freaking awesome. The best information on YouTube. I don't know if that's true, but we try. Do you know how to macrame? I feel like I do know how to macrame. Does that have something to do with yarn that you wrap it around something? Maybe. Maybe that's macrame. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Crochet is where you use the needles, but I think macrame is a wrapping type deal.
Oh, is macrame like when you put it... How about paper mache? You ever do that?
Yeah.
I love paper mache.
Yeah.
So when we were kids, my favorite thing in art class was we had these Quaker oats. You know, remember they used to come in like a
Yeah.
right? So we would put our hands, and the art teacher had some stuff inside, probably like tin foil, and then a little square in the front. And we would have to keep our hand on the square until we wanted to take a picture of what we were doing. So we would go outside, you would lift up your hand, and then put it right back down. And then we went to the dark room, and it was very cool.
So you made a Quaker oat camera.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But it was very cool to do the dark room. And
Everybody who's leaving, let me just give you one big goodbye.
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 It is goodbye.
I'll tell you like I tell Jenny.
What?
For all you people that are leaving, do me one favor. Get out.
Don't say that.
Get
so
out.
Silly. So silly.
Uber Cruiser. What do you guys call cantaloupe? That's the one I like to say. Something fruit. Chuck Spencer, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you, Chuck.
Mo money for the bucks. Super chat.
Sweet.
Super
Thank you.
chat. Yeah, macrame is nuts. I'm pretty sure I've made something macrame. John Ketchum, will Faster the Fun be coming back? Do the wrestler. Jenny, do you have any inside information on FTTF?
It's all still little.
Everything, well, let's stay with the abbreviations. Everything is TBD.
And
To be
unfortunately,
determined.
like, I hate that answer.
Rock melon, that's what
But that's really what, I mean, it's all, I don't know.
Rock melon.
Well, and, you know, if
Ruth
you
Todd,
want to
you're
go
late.
on the
You got write-ups.
speculation, right? Like, the other speculation is that they're not going to have the cruise ships as full. So maybe you just don't need to waste your money on it either.
That's true. So, yeah, lots of speculation. So if they do sail at a not full capacity, maybe FTTF is not that essential. Ooh, Ruth Todd's got a good joke there. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe who?
Cantaloupe without a girl.
Ruth, that's a good one, actually.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Moo.
Moo. Cruising for food. Tony, love your hair, and Jenny is always beautiful. Shower us with
thank
compliments.
you.
Taking it down. Shower. Thank you so much for the super chat. The wrestler loves ya, Wanda. Super chat.
So, should we get out of here so we can do After Dark?
Everybody, it's time for us to go, and now the end is near, and so we face the final curtain. Friends, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming by on a Tuesday night. Much love to the Loca fam. It was good to see each and every one of you. I've seen none of you, but there will be a day where we will. You've seen me and Jenny, which I think it's good. That's a great dad joke. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it's full grown. Whoa. Man, okay, I'm randomly picking the sound effect. I'm hoping this is the wah, wah, wah. Somebody tell me what the sound effect is. It was a short one. That could have been the wah, wah, wah.
I wonder what that one was.
The Flamingo Dark is after the intro, so let's say goodbye. Jenny, my name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca. And until 3 seconds later, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. 100, 2 1, or is it Mississippi? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And we're back. Welcome back to La Lido Loca After Dark. Tonight we're going to talk about all of the crazy things that... Oh, that was a rim shot. Boom. Look, I just flew in from Montana, and boy, are my arms tired. Ba-doom, boom. All right, Jenny. Jenny After Dark. This is where all the goss gets real. True or false?
Okay, let's do it.
I saw you in the kitchen tonight using crushed ice out of the refrigerator.
False.
TMZ has reported that you were using crushed ice out of the refrigerator. You're saying that is a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
True or false?
True or false?
when you went out tonight
Yeah.
to grab some Starbucks,
Yes.
did you get yourself one of those gifts that you say?
No. So normally whenever I do any shopping, I get myself a reward for doing anything. So if I have to go to the post office, I get a reward. If I go to the grocery store, I get a reward. If I go to Starbucks, I get a reward. But here's the deal. Since we're living in that COVID world, I'm not touching anything. I don't touch the food until I get home. I don't touch the drinks until I get home. I got my little mask on. I got my hand sanitizer. This is what I started doing because some of the people, they're so nice at the drive-through windows. They're wearing the mask. Beginning, I wasn't wearing the mask. I was like, let me just show some respect for those guys. So then I'll wear the mask, and then I bring all that stuff in the house, and then I wash everything and my hands and all that stuff. So no reward. So I'm due a lot. Now I am keeping a list,
Okay.
and I'm up to about 25 rewards.
Wow.
Yeah. And so there's going to be some day where I go out and I just get 25 candy bars or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, that's the hot goss. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We love you. What are you reading?
What's wrong with your hair?
Nothing. Did it do something?
No, that's what Plump Travelers wanted to ask you.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My wife asks, what is wrong with your hair?
Man, I don't know. Like, what's wrong with my hair is that it's so fly that people are coming out of the woodworks going, how do I get that Tony B style? I'll be doing a tutorial. We got a makeup mirror in there, and I'll be setting up a camera, and you too can get the Tony look. Let's hold on. Wait a minute.
No, I think she was being nice. Like, what do you think is wrong with your hair? It looks good.
What's wrong with your hair?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where do you put the intonation on that? It's like, hey, well, what's wrong with your hair? It looks great. Or it's, what's wrong with your hair?
Well, let's go with, Tony, what do you think is wrong with your hair?
Nothing. I love it.
I know. It looks great.
Chuck Spencer, we're glad that you made it tonight. Also, yes, Uber Cruiser, it needs gel. It needs the dippity-doo. It needs the pomade. I'm a Dapper Dan, man. That's what it means. How many prizes does Jenny have? Man, she has a big 300-pound prize every time she opens the door or wakes up in the morning. It don't get any better than that, all right?
It doesn't.
It doesn't get any better than that. Hashtag the Tony look. All right, thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Young Anthony the Beautiful. What's your name tonight in the after show?
PJ.
PJ, Pretty Jenny, the eighth wonder of the world.
That's
and
right,
together,
the eighth wonder
we
of the
are
world.
the
I like that
entity
one the best.
that is known as the made-up name La Lido Loca, like a pair of masked wrestlers, unmasked. We're not really like wrestlers, are we?
No.
Time to go back to the camp counselor. That's a callback, folks. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. My name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
We are La Lido Loca, and until the next time,
We'll see you on the Lido.
see you on the Lido.
Bye.
Buh.